Hello everyone. Today I'll walk you through a topic called as ReAct prompting. Now don't worry if you're new to this topic. I'll break it down in simple terms so everyone can understand. Before that, let me introduce myself. My name is AiSPRY. I work as an associate data scientist at 360DigiTMG AiSPRY. I'm here to explain how ReAct prompting combines reasoning and acting with tools to help AI solve problems effectively. So, by the end of this session, you will understand what ReAct is, why it is useful, and how it works with a simple code example. Okay. So, first, let us understand what is ReAct prompting is. Okay. Let's start with the basics. So, ReAct stands for reasoning and acting. It's a method that helps AI, like language models, solve problems by thinking step by step, like a human would reason through a problem, using tools like a calculator or a search engine to get answers, combine thoughts and actions to reach final solution. Now, how this is done? Imagine you're solving a math problem, like what is 13 into 13 plus 12 divided by 4. You would think through the steps, maybe use a calculator, and then give the answer. ReAct teaches AI to do something similar. So, now why this is good? It makes AI smarter by combining reasoning with external tools. It's great for tasks where AI alone might not have all the answers, like math or searching for information. Now, how does this ReAct work? Basically, this ReAct works by structuring the AI's response in a specific format. It follows these steps. Thought. The AI thinks about the problem and plans what to do. The second one would be the action. The AI decides to use a tool. Example, a calculator maybe. The third one would be the action input. The AI provides input to the tool. Example, the math expression. The fourth would be the observation. The AI gets the result from the tool and uses it to answer the question. So, this cycle of thought, action, and observation repeats until the AI solves the problem. For example, if the question is, if the question is the previous example, what we have taken, the 13 cross 13 plus 12 divided by 4. First, the first step happens, that is thought. I need to calculate this step by step. The second one is use a calculator. The third one is action input. 13 into 3 plus 12 divided by 4. Observation would be the calculator gives the result and the AI shares it. Okay. Now, why do we need ReAct? Large language models like the ones we are using are great at understanding and generating text, but they are not perfect at everything. For example, they might struggle with complex math because they don't have a built-in calculator. They might not have the latest information unless they can search the web. So ReAct solves this by letting the AI reason like a human to break down the problem, act by using tools to get precise answers. The ReAct prompt is a special instruction we give to the AI. So it might look like the problem which we want to solve. So the first one would be the AI reasoning what to do, the tool the AI wants to use, the input for the tool. The structure guides the AI to think logically and use tools when needed. When needed. So if we take the example of 13 cross 3 plus 12 divided by 4, the previous example which we have seen, the AI gets this question and thinks, I need to solve this math expression. Okay. It decides to use a calculator tool. It sends the expression, the given expression, to the calculator. The calculator returns the result and the AI gives the final answer. This process is clear, logical, and uses the strength of both the AI and the tool even. Okay, let's see React in action with the code. Now let's look at the simple Python code example that shows React prompting in action. I'll walk you through each step of the code, and don't worry if you're new to the coding, that's fine. Okay, let us install first the dependencies. Okay, let us let us install these commands over here. Let us install these libraries over here. Install transformers, that is for the AI model. Then comes the LangChain, that is to connect the AI to the tools and other helper libraries as well. Think of this as um, setting up your garage for any sort of work. Okay. Now let us just import these libraries. Okay. Let us import these libraries. The first would be the Hugging Face pipeline. Basically, that connects our AI model to LangChain. Then comes your auto tokenizer and auto model for sequential to sequential LM that help the AI understand and generate the text. And then comes a pipeline, a tool to make the AI process questions easily. Okay. Now let us load the AI model. We are using a model called as FLAN T5 base from the Google. Okay. It's a small but powerful AI model that can understand and answer questions. Okay. So the tokenizer breaks down text into pieces. Yeah. The tokenizer breaks the text into pieces. Okay. So that the AI can understand. The model is the brain of the computer, brain of the AI, which process the text. We load all this from a place called as Hugging Face, a library of AI models. So once this is done, we will create the pipeline. We set up a pipeline to make it easy for the AI to process questions and give answers. Okay. So the pipeline is like a conveyor belt that takes our question, processes it, and gives an answer. So LLM is our AI assistant, ready to take any kind of instruction. Okay. Let's create the React prompt. Okay. The question for what we want the answer. Okay. This is where we provide our question for what we require an answer. The thought, the AI's plan to solve. Okay. The AI's plan to solve it. Action, that is use a calculator. Action input, the exact math expression what it has to solve. Okay. Let us define the calculator tool over here. Okay. We create a simple tool to handle the math. That is, the function takes the math expression like the 13 into 3 plus 12 by 4, calculates it and returns the result. The try and accept part over here, make sure the code doesn't crash if there is an error. Okay. Then we will run the AI and tool. We send the prompt to the AI model and use the tool to get the final answer. The AI processes the prompt and gives a response. We check if the prompt has an action input, the math expression basically. We send the expression to the calculator tool and print the result, which should be almost 42. Okay. So basically what's happening in the code? The AI gets the question and the React prompt over here. The React prompt, it follows the thought, action, and action input structure. The code extracts the math expression and uses the calculator tool to compute the answer. The final answer is 42, which we could see in the output as well. Whatever the expression you give, it performs that a particular task and gives you the output. So now what are why this React is good or amazing? Basically, as I mentioned earlier, it makes the AI smarter by combining reasoning with the tools and can be used for many tasks like math, web searches, and data analysis. Is flexible and can work with different AI models and tools. So, what can you do with the React? That is, basically, we can solve math problems like we did now, right? Answer questions by searching the web, automate tasks by connecting AI to the databases or APIs. Okay, you can try it by yourself. Okay, thank you. Thank you, everyone.